Hi everyone, my name is Aubrey Hardwick. I am so excited to be teaching and sharing tonight about oily pregnancy. I am in the middle of my second oily pregnancy, and this time I would say I'm way more oily than the first, and I can notice a difference in all the things that I've learned and things I've implemented from other people. So I'm really excited to share with you guys tonight. Okay, perfect. So I am teaching oily pregnancy part 1. I say part 1 because in a few months, when it's closer to time for me to deliver my baby, we are going to be doing a labor and delivery, like postpartum prep class. So I'm really excited for that also. So if you are in this season of pregnancy, or if you plan to be pregnant, this is for you, and that class will be for you as well. So first, I just want to talk about our mindset of pregnancy and all the things. So our world is so different now than it was 100 years ago, 200 years ago. When I was pregnant with my first baby, my daughter, I was like looking into all the different things, midwives, birth centers. And when I told my family I was going to have my baby at a birth center, they were like, "You're going to what? You're not going to have her in the hospital?" And we just had to tell them like, this is okay. Like, these people are trained professionals as well. All those kinds of things. And same thing with oils, and, going natural, non-toxic lifestyle, is that women these days can be so quick to just take Tylenol or, use bleach and all these kinds of things. And we don't even think about it because that's what's so, quote, modern. And we're not actually thinking about like the effect that this is having on our body. So we use oils because we need to focus on our bodies first, because if we are supporting our body and our body's needs really well, then we are also supporting that growing little baby, or babies if you're having more than one, inside of our body. And if we are supporting ourselves well and our emotions and all those kinds of things, then our baby will be supported so well. So I'm going to go trimester by trimester. So for first trimester, if you are there, if you've been pregnant, you probably remember the nausea, just feeling low energy, your emotions and your mental state is kind of all over the place with like, I'm so excited, but I don't know, and all those kinds of things. So for nausea, what I really like to do is I drink Ningxia Red every single day. You will see this on the first trimester, second trimester, and third trimester slides, I believe. But if it's not there, you need to be drinking Ningxia Red every single day. It is so good for you and your placenta and your growing baby. But I have noticed also that it helps a lot with nausea, as well as digize on your abdomen, or peppermint. I will put peppermint on my thumb directly onto the roof of my mouth. Really also helps with nausea. As far as energy, I really like to take the supplement Super B. I know some other oily mamas who also love to take that just for energy. Same thing with Ningxia Red, that's going to help with energy as well. And then a few other oils, peppermint, diffused citrus oils, diffused or applied to your body. Since it's summertime, be careful with applying the oils in places that the sun gets to you, because they'll say like on the side of the bottle, like on the side of orange, it says just to be mindful of the sun, because you put like lemon in your hair and it like bleaches it. So it'll do the same to your skin, sunburn, all those kinds of things. So just be a little bit careful. And then energy is another oil. And then just take lots of naps. Nap when you can, if you can. Don't feel bad about that. And then emotions, valor, joy, stress away, peace and calming are all really, really great oils that will support you not only through your pregnancy, but also into your postpartum motherhood season as well. And then your second trimester, this is where, you know, you're starting to like show a little bit, all the things. So you might be getting some stretch marks. I just made a little tincture bottle the other day, is this size, and it had frankincense, lavender, geranium, and spearmint in it. And I've just been rubbing that on my belly and on my thighs in places that I got stretch marks the first time near the end. So I'm trying to be more preventative of that this time, as well as lavender lotion, gentle baby. Those are great for stretch marks. And then leg cramps or restless leg syndrome can be a huge thing in pregnancy. People will ask me about leg cramps all the time for pregnancy, but peppermint, Panaway, marjoram is a really good oil for that. And then the lavender lotion, just applied on your legs before bedtime. Really, really going to help you with that. And then nasal issues and congestion. This did not happen to me the first time, but this time I wake up every single day with like congestion. So my allergy trio, which is peppermint, lemon, and lavender, that's really good for that. Applied, you can make just like a little roller like this and apply that whenever you're feeling the congestion. Breathe Again, RC, Raven Sarah, all those oils are really good for congestion to support your pregnancy and just in general. And then for heartburn, Digize, I cannot literally, I cannot go anywhere pregnant without Digize. And I'm learning what kinds of foods to stay away from and things like that as well. Ginger, peppermint, lemon, orange, all of those oils. You can take them in a little veggie capsule, just 1 or 2 drops, and then in your veggie capsule, fill the rest up with some kind of carrier oil. And that will help you with that, as well as I have a doula friend who is actually the one that is in the pictures on our power slides, but she suggested whole fat dairy, papaya enzymes, and then slippery elm tea to just help keep your like stomach pH all balanced out and things like that. And then for third trimester, this is where you might run into this in the middle to end of your second trimester as well. It just depends on your body, but insomnia and joint or pelvic pain. For insomnia, I really, really love lavender and the CBD Calm Roller, as well as the Tranquil Roller. I apply those before bed. I'll diffuse them, just kind of play around with it. I know some people ask me what to do for insomnia in pregnancy, and you just kind of have to like figure out what works for your body. So if you know lavender and Valor and Sleepy Eyes and all these oils are really great for sleep. Cedarwood is another great one that I love to rub across my forehead before I go to bed at night. Just figure out what your body responds best to, because like I just said, that everybody's body is different and how we need support. And then for joint and pelvic pain, there is the CBD muscle rub, Cool Azul oil, Panaway, and then there's also a Cool Azul sports gel that you can apply to your back or wherever you're feeling that pain, as well as I would suggest potentially check with your OB or your midwife, but go to a chiropractor, because that has also really, really helped me with that kind of stuff throughout pregnancy. And then safety concerns, just be careful as you get further and further into your pregnancy using peppermint, because midwives will actually use peppermint to, potentially switch your baby to be head down if they need to, because the baby will feel that on your stomach and they're like, oh my goodness, that's cold. And or if you put it like down lower on your, like where your belly button is in Digize, just be careful with the peppermint because the baby can move around a little bit, and you definitely don't want to get them going head up. And then clary sage, don't apply it on your abdomen late in pregnancy, because it can be used to like bring on labor, intensify contractions. So if you're not ready to give birth quite yet, stay away from that oil until your OB or your midwife gives you the go ahead to do that. And then excessive amounts of oils internally. Just don't take more oils internally than you are, advised by your midwife or OB, like I was saying for the other things as well. And then, like I was saying at the beginning, just use the Young Living oils and the Young Living products to support your body and your health. And that in turn is going to support your baby and support, placenta development, all those kinds of things. There's many different things, like I was saying, the Super B supplements, the Ningxia Red, all those kinds of things are going to help support your body. Using the Thieves Cleaner and getting rid of all the toxic laundry detergents and things in your home are also going to help support your body and your hormones and not pass through your placenta to your baby. And so if you have not gotten started yet, there are some fabulous ways to get started. The basic starter bundle is actually on sale for, I guess, through tomorrow. I think tomorrow's the last day of June for $25. But if there was anything that you're like, oh, I want to grab Ningxia Red and Super B and that's it, you can just add those onto that basic bundle. If you're wanting some more of those oils, Peace and Calming, Peppermint, Lavender, Lemon, and then a diffuser are going to come in the Haven bundle, which is just super cute. And then the way that most of us have gotten started is the premium starter bundle for $165, and this is the best deal. You get 12 oils, so many of the oils that I mentioned: peppermint, lemon, citrus fresh, Raven, Panaway, all those oils, Valor, Peace and Calming, Stress Away, all of those come in that kit, as well as some Ningxia Red samples that you can try, and Thieves Cleaner, a diffuser, and you will be set up very well for your pregnancy and, like I said, postpartum. And you will want to come back for our postpartum class in a few months.